Why, hello. Your part-time wrestling creator is back with another video. This is going to be a rant video. I can guarantee you that. But I haven't mentioned this person in a hot minute. I literally don't know the last time I mentioned this person. And we are back to talk about Sasha Banks, aka MercedesMone, and her constant useless wins for championships. This is literally it. This is just a MercedesMone video. I'm not happy right now. I'm not happy. At Wrestle Dream, she's captured her, I believe, 11th championship, which is crazy enough. 11 championships on one person. That is wild to see. I don't like no wrestler in the history has ever done that except, Ultimo Dragon, which he's only held 10 championships. So MercedesMone is the first wrestler in history to hold over 10 championships. In my opinion, that is very stupid. I'm sorry. If you're holding more than 3 championships, that is already too many belts for you. I'm so sorry to say that. 10. Let me hear 10. 10. And now she has 11. And speaking of that, she now has her 12th championship win. This recently came out, this came out literally, I think, a few hours ago, or maybe by the time I post this, yesterday. Mercedes Ultimo Mone is the new Winnipeg Pro Wrestling Women's Champion. She is now 12 belts Monet, which is, oh my goodness. I've always, if you keep up with my threads, which is my Twitter 2.0, you can tell this is disgusting. I'm sorry to say that. That might be a strong word. I don't care. But 12 championships? Dude, that is way more belts than Hulk Hogan has ever held. And I think the most Hulk Hogan's ever held was 2? Lord have mercy, man. 12 championships. That is insane. And these are from, and looking at the belt she's holding, it looks like she's holding 4 company belts. And I don't think she even defends them. I'm sorry. To people who like MercedesMone, in my opinion, she's one of the most overrated wrestlers right now. She's not going to slow down anytime soon. So me complaining is not going to do anything. It's just giving her the acknowledgement. I feel like she's feeding into the rage bait. But who cares? This is my opinion. 12 championships is too much. And, dude, it's just so upsetting to see that 12 titles. Dude, that's insane, dude. I think the most I've ever seen anyone hold a championship other than 12 is 3. And that was The Miz back in, 2010 when he held both those tag team titles and the U.S. title. I've never seen anyone, in my 11 years of watching wrestling, I've never seen anyone hold that many championships, which is crazy to see. It's too much. It's just way too much. And I don't know what company even allows her to book her to win. And it might not even be the company, because I was reading some comments on Instagram saying I think that MercedesMone has creative control over her character and how she wins or whatever. I heard something like that. And if that's the case, Lord have mercy, we are doomed. Because if that is true, that MercedesMone has creative control and she can win any match she wants, we're doomed. Dude, she might be Mercedes 20 belts Monet. It's possible, dude. She's 8 away. 20 belts? Dude, I whatever company is allowing this, stop. If you see MercedesMone, just treat her like a plague and just don't touch it. Please don't touch it, because she's definitely going to take a championship away, and you ain't going to see that bitch for a year. Am I being a little too mean? Yeah, I'm probably being a little mean. She's still a person, I don't want to send hate, but 12, bitch, 12? Why do you need that much? Buddy, just sell them Jones and you'll get what? I don't know how jewelry or gold is measured. You probably get I don't know, someone Asian, do the math. But 12 belts? Oh, Lord have mercy, dude. Dude, I don't think any wrestler in this generation could do that if they never had the creative control. See, there's a reason why WWE would not Oh, Lord have mercy. If she comes to NXT and takes the NXT Women's title or the North American title, Lord have mercy. GG's, bro. Twitter is going to go on fire. Enough of her 12 title wins, because I could literally sit here for hours and complain. There's another championship she's been holding for over 500 days, and that is the AEW, what's it called again? I forgot. The AEW TBS Championship. And I completely forgot this belt was a thing. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap. Like, there's only been 5 holders in its history. And that belt debuted almost 4 years ago. Or I think already 4 years ago. With Jade Cargill, Chris Statlander, Julia Hart, Willow Nightingale. It's hard to pronounce her last name. And then MercedesMone being the 5th one. Jade Cargill used to hold the record for the longest days as the TBS champion with 508 days. Impressive. I will admit that. Impressive. I never seen the reign. I never seen the run, so I can't judge say like it was good or bad. But it was impressive. Now, she has lost that record. She is now the 2nd longest, with, shockingly, MercedesMone being the longest reigning with over 511 plus days. 500 plus days. That is just crazy, dude. Like, here's my thing. It's not crazy. Some people can have long reigns, but I just think 12 belts with that and a long reign is just so upsetting. Like, I don't know. It's just very upsetting to see that just one person could have that much creative control. If it's true that one person can have that much creative control and just take it away, you know? Like, that just sucks. That blows dick. Like, that it's very upsetting. Like, and I've always said that about MercedesMone or Sasha Banks, whoever you want to say it about. She just, to me, she just comes off as spoiled, bro. She just comes off as petty. And am I assuming too much? Yes. But that's just the way I see it. My eyes see it. Like, literally 12 belts. Why the fuck do you need 12 championships? Why do you need that many belts? Dude, no wrestler that was pushed way more than... I don't know what I'm saying, bro. Like, dude, I don't even think, like, if Vince was in charge to this day, I don't even think Hulk Hogan could hold that much. I don't even think John Cena could hold that much. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, fucking Goldberg even. Dude, like, all the main eventers would never hold that much. And you know why? Because Vince never let them do that. And Vince never gave them that creative control. And yeah, you know, holding championship gold, you might hold 2 or 3. I wouldn't mind that. But fucking 12, dude? What are we doing here? Like, if I'm an independent wrestling promoter, I'm like, oh, MercedesMone able to sign? Yeah. No. Go somewhere else. You're not coming to this spot right here and taking away my hard-working championships. All right? Like, the champions earned it. You're just going to take it away anyway. Does she even defend the belts? Like, does she defend any championship that she has won? And of all the 12 championships she has, does she defend any of them? And I'm not talking about any of the AEW ones, like the TBS one. I'm not talking about that. But does she defend any of those belts? That's what I'm, like, wondering. And, like, I'm wondering that. Does she defend them? I don't know. I don't really watch a lot of indie stuff. I want to, because knowing how expensive the WWE has gotten, I might switch to indie stuff now. But does she defend any of the belts? I need to know. If you're a MercedesMone Glazer, put in the comments to show me. Like, let me know. Does she defend the belts? And if she does, okay, I'll give her some credit. But, like, 12 belts, dude. 12. Why do you need that many belts? I'm getting asked that question every single time. Why do you need 12 championships? What benefits you from it? Oh, because you could have the creative control that WWE didn't give you? Oh, there's a reason why. Oh, yeah, because you would be an asshat. You'd be a loser. I think so. I don't know. That's just me. Like, coming from a fan, I think that's just too much. I don't know. I'm not no wrestler. I don't know how the business works behind the scenes. I'm just stating my own opinion as a fan. 12 belts, too much. I do think, like, it's gonna get to, like, I think Mercedes, it's my opinion, I'm stuttering too much. In my opinion, I definitely do think MercedesMone is Mercedes Hogan. And I know that's a phrase people be saying that so much, and I complain about it because they always say Sammy Hogan or Becky Hogan. Yo, bitch, look at MercedesMone winning 12 championships from like 4 or 5 different wrestling promotions. Like, it doesn't get any more than that. And holding the longest reign for TBS champion, even though it's like, whatever, you know, like, I just think 12 belts is too much. That's in my opinion. But I'm going to wrap it up before I just ask again, why do you need 12 belts? But thank you guys for watching this rant video. I've been gone for a minute. You know, 2025, wow. I've been so inconsistent. We're near the end of 2025. I feel like I didn't do jack shit this year. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, you know, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, blah, 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 all that. But I appreciate y'all for, you know, watching the content, even if I'm not posting or whatever. You know, like, I want to keep up doing more stuff, but it's hard being a wrestling fan nowadays, and I feel like I should make a separate video about that. But I'll talk about it more, you know, like why I haven't been as consistent with YouTube this year. But for now, thank you all for watching. You know, follow my Instagram down in the description. You know, every follower counts. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all for taking the time to watch this video. But thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all later.